all, take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Long, deep breath in. Slow breath out. And just be here in the room. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. How's everybody doing? Good? That's a deep one. Sita said she wanted to go deep, so the harmonium just went straight deep. I'm going to read a poem. Because I love reading poems. So close your eyes, open your ears. Let's see what you get out of the poem. It's called I Felt Nervous. I felt nervous tonight, as if all the world was watching. So I closed my eyes. I saw your pearl. My soul, I asked? I forgot. We come here to sober up. Here we are free. I shed a tear for you, your last moment in time. I shed a tear for your lost moment in time. My relapse of forgetting the friend. I've worn these shackles so long I believe them to be jewelry. You have the keys, my friend. My freedom is in your hands. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Want me to read it again? One more time. I felt nervous tonight, as if all the world was watching. So I closed my eyes. I saw your pearl. My soul, I asked? I forgot. We come here to sober up. Here we are free. I shed a tear for you, your lost moment in time. I shed a tear for your last moment in time. My relapse of forgetting the friend. I've worn these shackles so long I believe them to be jewelry. You have the key, my friend. Your freedom, my freedom, is in your hands. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om. When we forget for just a moment that we're one with everything, that this great Shakti power is within us, fear arises in the cracks. Finds the little cracks, the moments where we identify with something we don't have, or a feeling that we lack something. And fear arises quick, jumps right on it. So it's very important for us to keep coming, being with the friend, being with each other, to fill the cracks in. They fix the road all the time, always fixing the cracks in the road. We come here to fix the cracks. Because once the cracks happen and we think that somebody's got it better, or whatever these things are that arise, these foolish notions that human beings have that create fear, sneak up in the cracks. So we come to satsang. You guys, we all got the key to each other's shackles. You can't take the shackles off alone. You can't reach them. You need the friend who takes the friend to take the shackles off. And you, my dears, are my friends. So beautiful, right? So if you have some shackles on tonight and you need to let go of them, just leave them here. And if you need help getting one off, just ask somebody. Just say, hey, I got something going on. We're here for you because we love you. We love each other here. We're here for each other. So I forget sometimes, right? I forget. And then my shackles become jewelry. I say, look at all I got. Anyway, deeper, we're going to go deeper. And how are we going to do that? We're going to chant Narayana. 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 Jaya Govinda. Hari. Narayana. Narayana. Jaya Gopala Hari. Narayana is the path that leads humans' path to enlightenment. The human path to enlightenment. And Govinda and Gopala are Krishna as a child. And Hare in this. Sometimes Hare means hail, but in this one, Hare means the benevolent one that removes our obstacles, our ignorance. So in this chant, we say, Dear Lord, please help me on this divine path to enlightenment. Even though I am a human, I need your help. Though I am a human, I need your help to bring me there. Dear Govinda, dear Gopala, dear Krishna, dear Hare, remove my ignorance. We're going to chant a verse. It's on the chanting card. I don't know which one it is.
15.
Number 15. We're going to send some more healing out to Brendan's beautiful dog. We're going to just have Jack, this little badass little Jack Russell Terrier in our mind. Send him some love and some healing, and send a little bit to Brendan too, because pets, man, what's closer to us than our wonderful, beautiful pets, besides God? Sadhguru Maharaj Ki Jai. So right at the end of the chant, a voice said, send a healing touch, send a healing touch. So we're going to send a little healing touch out. It's going to go from me to Sita to Kara, and then everybody just, it's just going to come around like a little lightning bolt. And then we're all going to take it wherever we go. I'm going to give it to Sita. I'm going to touch your finger.
Finger to finger.
Finger to finger, finger to finger. Give me that hand right there. This hand right there. And you're going to pass that over to Kara. And then Kara, go to Vinny, and then go to Myers. Everybody
I missed
just
your finger.
keep passing it around. Finger to finger. This is how it goes. Go behind you, right behind you. And then over and around, Brendan over here. Lauren all the way back to the back. Everybody, the Shakti's moving. Don't forget about Lauren. Yay! And then to the back. And then back, and then sideways, and around. Everybody's gets it all the way to the back, all the way back to the back. Come on, you guys can do it. There we go. All the way to the back. Boom, right to the last person. Sadhguru Maharaj Ki Jai. So touch is, this whole thing that we do, this human existence, is very important. And the way we fill all these cracks in, and the way we have all this work out, is that we do this for each other. Right? Who's in the back there? Who's the one? Who is it? Is it Carol?
It's Carol in the back.
Carol! Yay, Carol!
I fell off a ladder.
All right.
Oh no.
10 feet in the air.
Everybody send her some.
There we go.
Fractured a foot and a vertebrae, and I'm very lucky to be alive.
Wow.
Oh, yes, thank you for coming.
All kinds of stuff came down my walked, and
Mm.
they pushed everything out of the way. So I'm very grateful to be here.
Wonderful.
Thank you for coming.
So we have everybody's got the power within them to bring a touch to somebody. Just a little to anybody while you're out there. You know, people like to throw this, you know, the cracks around, the fear of the cracks. And it's really up to us as yogis, as lovers of light, of people who come to get sober and then get drunk on Shakti. To go out there, you know, to go out there and just be kind. No matter what happens, just be kind. You know, my mama said, if you ain't got nothing good to say, what do?
Don't say anything at all.
I know, right. So we're going to end. We have a couple of minutes. We're going to do a round of Om Namah Shivaya because we can't end without Om. We don't know how to end without Om Namah Shivaya. They asked Miles Davis, how come, like when he does a concert, sometimes he plays one song the whole time. And Miles says, because I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to stop. We got the same problem. We're going to do 5 rounds of Om Namah Shivaya, singing together, one for each element, right? And then we're going to do the 6th one for the broken girl in the back.
Well, the healing.
The healing's going to go
Healing
fix the broken
the
bone.
healing girl.
Om Namah Shivaya.
The one who's being healed.
Ready? Om Namah Shivaya. I think my shackles have been totally removed. Only much. So I'll take a deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in and raise your arms and stretch. And exhale. Deep breath in and stretch and hold it and exhale. One more big one. Deep breath in and stretch and hold it. Stretch and Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Man, if somebody got the windows open and somebody walked by there enlightened on the way to town, they're like, I feel very different now. I walked by the VFW. So love to Brendan and his beautiful dog. Love to Sita's boss. She's very sick right now. Love to everyone you know that needs love. Love to everyone you know that needs love. Alright? Love to everybody you know. You all know somebody, right?
Including yourself.
And love to all of you. Love, 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 love. You ever be in
It's
a
the only
place?
time you can point.
You can do that.
Normally you can't point.
You ever notice when you're in a place, you see somebody that's not happy, and you look at them and you give them a smile. All of a sudden they smile. That's the power that we have. Isn't that's the most powerful thing in the world. Right, Benny?
Vinny knows. Vinny knows.
All right, if nobody
Everyone
told
knows.
you they love you today, we love you
Very
very
much.
much. Spread the love,
Such
the
good
100
love.
days of love.
Yay!
Yay!
Happy birthday, my sister.
Is she on the thing? She's on the thing? We got a birthday person on the video. What's her name? Kristen. Kristen, happy birthday. Anybody else got a birthday out there? Any birthdays out there?
My mom is 82 today.
82 and Kristen.
Diane? So
Diane,
Kristen
Kristen
and
and
Diane.
Diane.
Ready? Happy birthday to you. Yogis are not a glum lot. That's right. Namaste. It's a dominate, baby.
Sound bath Sunday night.
Oh my God.
Sound bath Sunday night.
What time?
5:45.
5:45 sound bath here. 5:45.
5:45. 5:45.
5:45. And it's
Yeah.
Put it in your calendar.
July 2nd. Oh my goodness.
Rumi says if you leave your window open on a full moon, come in your window.